Yo, YouTube, what's good? Today I'm gonna be cutting my guy's freeform dreads today, and it's gonna be a huge transformation. When he told me this, I was like, no way, so I had to get it on video. Like, you can see these school scissors aren't the best, but we're gonna go in for clippers and just, get all the dreads off. Man, them things are hard to get off. Like, I really needed to use the clippers. Right here, I'm going to cut his dreads off. I'm just going to try to keep it as long as possible so he can still sponge it. I'm going to just fast forward this because it's not really that entertaining. Now that we got a nice clean canvas, this is where we're going to get started. I know my guy had to feel lighter with that hair gone. He probably lost like 3 pounds right there. Alright, we're going to get started and we're going to use our trimmers and just make our first guideline. Now that we got that done, we're gonna go in for shavers and just go up. That shaver's just gonna make it bald and make a nice transition with it. Now that we did that, we're gonna go up 1 inch or a finger width. Make sure to have your lever open. What I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna flip my trimmers just so I can get that line out much easier. Look, you can see it's already basically blending just with that little step. His hair is not that hard to fade. But now, we're going to close it all the way and we're just going to slowly open it. In this case, I'm doing it fast. Now we're going to grab our wand and we're going to go up all the way. Now remember to always brush down. Here I'm going to flip the clipper and I'm just going to go with the grain with that wand. Now we're going to grab our 0.5 closed and we're just going to go up. So I'm going to slowly open it up though. You can see I'm going against the way his hair grows right here. I'm just using my corners just so I can get those dark spots. Now I'll open the clipper and I'm just going to get those dark spots and really detail that work. I'm going to grab my 1.5 and I'm going to close it just so I can get those dark corners. Now I'm going to line around his ear. I'm just going to grab my trimmers and boom. Look how sharp that is already. It makes a huge difference. Look, you could already see a huge difference right there. Look at that. Boom. We got to do the same thing to the other side. What we do on one side, we got to do it the same on the other side. Boom, grab the shavers, go up and stop. Grab the clipper, lever open, go up 1 inch, finger width. There you go. Same thing, flip the trimmer just to soften that line up. And we're gonna go in for clipper close right here. And we're just gonna go up and then slowly open that lever down. Only way to get better is just repetition, repetition, repetition. Practice makes perfect. Remember when I first started, I was scared to touch people's heads. That's the whole point of barbering. You don't be afraid to touch their head. And once you get more comfortable, you're just gonna, attack it and know what to do, know the steps. But right here, I'm gonna grab my 1 guard open and I'm just gonna go up, have it open and then I close it. We're doing 0.5 and we're just gonna close it. Just get those dark areas. That 0.5 off and we're just gonna detail with the lever open. Boom. Now we're going to grab our 1.5 and we're just going to go up and close it just to get those dark corners and areas. Right here, you're going to see how I'm going to attack this. I'm just going to slowly tap. Remember when we set those, we're going to come back to that later. Now we're going to set the back guideline and I'm going to set it right around there. So we set that guideline, we're gonna grab our clipper, lever open, and we're just gonna go up an inch, finger width again. When we got that set, now we're gonna close it and just slowly open it up. I like working in small sections just because it helps me out better. If you look, you can see my thumb and it's just doing all the work for me. It's just going down slowly and slowly. Now that we did that, we're gonna grab our one guard and we're gonna go up an inch again. But in this case, we're gonna go up less than an inch just to create that lower fade. Now we closed that one and we're just gonna soften that line up. Now we're gonna grab our 0.5 and we're just gonna close it and go up, and it's gonna get rid of that line right there. Look at that, this thing's coming out blurry. Now we're gonna do no guard and we're just gonna detail, man. See that dark spot? Just attack. Now that we got that done, we're gonna grab our 1.5 and we're just gonna go up. Now that we've done that, we're gonna grab our 1 and we're just gonna soften that line up, and then we're gonna eventually close it. Man, that thing is blurry. I'll tell you what. Now I'm just gonna go down, just get those dark spots. I'm gonna grab my 0.5 closed and I'm just gonna go down on the sides. Here come the hitters. Boom, boom, boom. They hit, man. But remember how I said we're gonna come back to the line? This is where we're just gonna connect them. I'm gonna flip my trimmers over and boom. Look at that. Look at the shape of that. That thing's just, man, that thing's just perfect. I said perfect, but I guess I gotta go back. Now it's perfect. Already did the 0.5 closed on the sides, but that doesn't work with everybody's hair texture because everybody's density could be different. But boom, look at that. Oh my goodness, those are just hitters, man. Now that we did that, we're gonna do his lineup, and he does have a widow's peak, so we're gonna cut that off, and he wants that cut off actually. So I'm gonna start in the middle and work my way to the left side. Now that we got that done, we're gonna work on this vertical bar and just tap. You see I'm using my pointer fingers just so I can keep that trimmer real stable. I do have shaky hands, so I like to have everything balanced, so I have my pointer finger to help me out. Now I'm gonna work my way to the right side and I'm just gonna tap along. Same thing again. I'm just gonna tap on that vertical bar, and then boom, look, nice and crispy. Now I'm gonna drag down to get rid of those hairs. I did apply some fibers on there just to make it pop out more. Now I did realize his right side was lower, so I'm just gonna go across and just make everything match. Now I'm just gonna connect the right side to the left side and we should be good. He came in here looking like a caveman, came out looking like a new man. Look at that lineup, look at this fade, look at the hair, crazy transformation I did. You see it, he's happy about the cut, you see him smiling, smirking about it. You see the back taper looking crispy, lines came out sharp, everything came out sharp. If you liked the video, please like and subscribe.